Hello, everybody. I'm Brian Hyrek, and welcome to another episode of Sip Chats. Today, for our very first third appearance, I do have Jessica Kelley from Jabra. How's it going, Jessica?
Good. How are you, Ryan?
Good, good. Thanks for joining us again. You always come online to tell us what's new and exciting with Jabra, and you guys are constantly evolving as well. So, are there any new products or anything you'd like to introduce to us today?
Yeah, so we're going to talk about a product, but before we get there, I do want to kind of talk about a couple of exciting things that are happening kind of right now
Cool.
in the month of May and also just at Jabra overall. So we did just have kind of a brand evolution. So we're saying technology for life's new rhythm. And you may have seen some banners on our LinkedIn page
Yeah, I
or on our
noticed your signature
website.
changed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. So my email signature as well. So it's really just all about recognizing and celebrating everyone's personal rhythm. And when you think about that, it's whether you're working 9 to 5 or 5 to 9, whether you're running to the end of the road to get your mail or you're running to the end of a marathon. It's really whatever your ambition is or your rhythm, Jabra has a product for you. So that's kind of our new branding. So you'll see those popping up on social. But
That's
yeah, so that's
awesome. I
really
think that's
exciting.
great because that really fits into, like you said, the modern lifestyle where the work is the person, not a specific place, right?
Exactly.
And that happens not even at a specific place. At a specific place, you might be going to run an errand and having to take a call, or, you know, get uh, dual tasking and going for a jog and having being on a meeting there as well. So um,
Absolutely.
it's
Yeah.
cool that Jabra realizes that vision.
So people are really adapting to that hybrid way of working. So in kind of speaking with those themes, we're also doing for the month of May, we're doing kind of like a hybrid working social media takeover, if you will, where we're just kind of putting some information on social media. So LinkedIn, we're posting videos that can be watched or information, and then also starting next week for the rest of the month, we'll have some specific product testimonials from some of our Jabra colleagues on there. So check out LinkedIn, see what you find there. But there's definitely some things that help with that hybrid working environment.
That's awesome. And we'll definitely be on the lookout for that. And I'd invite all of our watchers today to go out and check out Jabra's new, I guess, feel with this approach. Um, Speaking of new, any new products coming out? I know you got something. You always have something awesome.
Yeah, so there'll be some new stuff coming, but for right now, I think we're going to talk about our PanaCast 20. I think we teased it in our last video,
Mhm.
but now I really want to kind of dive into a few things about it. So it is a personal camera. It's actually what I'm using right now on this call. It's a 4K Ultra HD camera with a 90-degree field of view. So it doesn't have the 180 that our original PanaCast or our PanaCast 50 has. And part of that is because it does only have one camera lens. So it's different in that aspect. So it's a 90-degree field of view, but still captures a pretty good amount of the space that you're in. It can attach to a monitor. I'm actually holding it here so you can see
Oh
how
wow,
small this camera is.
super
Um,
compact.
yeah, it's really tiny, makes it easy and to take it with you. It has a little hinge that you can clip it onto the back of your monitor, onto your laptop. So it is ultra portable. It comes with this carrying case as well, so you can take it with you and not have it bump around in your bag. It's USB plug and play, and it also has a lens cover. So if you're worried about privacy or you're someone who forgets that you might be on camera sometimes, you can flip that lens cover closed for some privacy.
It's awesome. What are some of the key features, I guess you would say, of the PanaCast 20?
Yeah, so some things that I'm finding and really loving is the light optimization. So you can kind of see I have a window here off to the side of me. I also have another window in front of me, but no matter what the lighting condition you're in, the PanaCast 20 is going to really kind of optimize to put you in the best possible light for that call that you're on. So your room could be also pitch dark, and maybe you only have the light from your monitors. It'll also do its best to optimize the light there. So you're not looking like a silhouette. People can actually see your face and your facial features.
That's great. That's awesome.
Yeah. So, and then I guess the other one that people are really loving too is our picture in picture feature. So this, it can be used for multiple different things. But if you think about it, if you want to, in Jabra's case, if we want to highlight a product, we can do that by still being seen as the presenter as well, so your audience still gets that face to face. You could also do a whiteboard, or we've had customers say that they use the picture in picture if they're like looking for fabric swatches, but they can't kind of go to the store. They can hold those fabric swatches up. So it's a
Sure.
whole different use case, and it really depends on the customer, but you basically get to set two different presets. It could be something as, simple as the desktop next to you. It could be a whiteboard or a banner or something that you wanted to draw someone's attention to, like a product. So you just set those presets, and then you can select those presets to be able to show that specific area to your audience.
That's amazing, and that sounds like a first of feature. Is that the first time Jabra and I believe anyone else? I'm not familiar with seeing that feature.
Yeah, so it's the first time you don't need an additional camera. So, in some of the
Okay.
other instances, it would be using a content camera. So you don't need that additional content camera. Everything is done right on the PanaCast 20.
How cool is that?
I love it.
For
The
sure.
other thing I'll mention there too, while we're talking about doing everything right on the device, so the Edge AI processing is actually done on the PanaCast 20, so it's actually not using any sort of like, for lack of a better word, like power from the PC. So it's
Like
not really kind of
resources
taking
from the PC.
exactly,
That's great.
exactly. So it's processing right on the device itself.
That's cool. So it's utilizing the chipsets within the actual device.
You got
That's awesome.
it.
What about your video portfolio in general? Is there anything else that you would like to tell our listeners about, or anything you really want to make sure our listeners are aware of?
Yeah, so we just put out two bundles. So they're actual skewed bundles. So Brian, they can reach out to you or any of the other VoIP supply reps to order these. But they're called the Meet Anywhere and the Meet Anywhere Plus bundle. And it really truly is exactly what the titles say. These are products that allow you to meet anywhere or meet anywhere plus. And the
Okay.
plus really is a table stand. So the Meet Anywhere bundle comes with a PanaCast. So it's the original PanaCast device. So you will have that device that has the 180-degree field of view. It comes with a Speak 750. So you'll have that audio from the Speak 750 device. And then it comes with a USB cable and then a premium travel case. So that's the
Cool.
Meet Anywhere bundle. Without the table stand, you would attach the PanaCast to either a monitor or the back of your laptop screen. With the Meet Anywhere Plus bundle, it's the same products. We just add that table stand. So maybe your Meet Anywhere is going to be in a conference room where there's going to be multiple people, and you want to pop that PanaCast on a stand versus having it on the back of a laptop or on a monitor.
Oh, it's awesome. It sounds like, that's basically the only SKU someone needs to buy. And it's really focused. So
Yeah, and it has great MSRP. So obviously your customers aren't paying MSRP, but just to give them an idea of what the cost is on these products. So the Meet Anywhere bundle MSRP is $650, and the Meet Anywhere Plus bundle, the MSRP is $750.
that's great. That's great. Sounds like
Yeah.
two really good bundles, very efficient. I like it.
Yeah, and it's great for folks that are traveling, right? Because they both come with that premium travel case. And it's really unique how we did it. There's a zipper on the top that has the PanaCast and the Speak, and then there's a zipper on the bottom that has the table stand and the USB cord. So
Oh, it's awesome.
it's really compact, and everything you need is right in there.
That's awesome. Jessica, is there anything else you'd like to share with our listeners on Sip Chats today?
No, I think that covers it, Brian. I really appreciate you having me back for a third time, and I hope this
Absolutely.
is helpful for the folks listening.
Well, we love having you, and we love teaming with Jabra. You guys are always evolving. No pun intended with the evolve too in your background there. But we really appreciate it. We value you guys as partners. You guys always go above and beyond with solution design too. So anyone who's watching, if you ever come across a scenario and you want to look for a solution, reach out to myself, and I'll get you in touch with Jessica and the team at Jabra, and we'll find the best fit solution for you guys. So Jessica, I know you're very busy. I'll let you get out of here, but thank you so much for your time. And everyone who watched Sip Chats today, if there's something else you want to learn about, drop a comment below, like, subscribe, and you can reach out to me direct as well. I'm Brian Hyrek, and thanks for tuning in to Sip Chats. Take care.